How to stop working out of fear. Here's something that nobody wants to admit. Most people don't work hard because they're ambitious. They work hard because they're scared. Scared of falling behind, scared of being average, scared of being stagnant, and they're scared of just being with themselves and by themselves. And personally, I've experienced this myself. I've spent my days essentially working away, just grinding 24/7, just working hard because I fear that I'm not doing enough today. I constantly I have my schedule fully booked out and like literally from the moment I wake up to 5 a.m. I remember I had to go to the gym, did all my morning routines, work on my business, and then around when 12 p.m. ish come, I had lunch a little bit, and then boom, right? That's when the race start. I had calls from like 1 p.m. all the way to like 7 p.m. every single day. And then afterward, I have to process the order, process the contract and everything like that afterward. And it was just like a massive working day that I just keep booking and booking myself into because I feel like that I wasn't building momentum. I wasn't enough. And I was essentially just trying to keep busy to avoid like not feeling productive enough. And work essentially becomes like a cope. You know, I've often just think, oh, if I'm not talking to my friends or if I'm not making new friends when I was in college, it's because I have work. Oh, if I let my body go, or if I'm not going to the gym because I'm working. Those type of things. And sure, what society now said nowadays, they think, oh, that's a great excuse. You should always. It's fine. It's fine if you do that. Really, it isn't. Because the moment you let yourself go, everything follows. That also means your business. And it was such just a downfall. Everything just starts sliding down when I just let everything go and just work. I wasn't happy. One thing was connecting, essentially, and all my clients actually left me because I'm sorry, it wasn't. I was just kind of addicted to working. You might think that, oh, if you're really working every single day that hard, then shouldn't your clients stay with you and blah 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 blah. No, because what I'm doing essentially is just busy work. And sure, I might have a couple clients here and there, but like, I can't keep most of them most of the time. I really don't know why. So I decided to like essentially take a step back and kind of figure out everything else. Okay, kind of figure out what type of things I want to do, what type of mental state I want to be in, and I wouldn't say I've really figured all of that out yet. Let me be completely honest with you. I haven't figured out all of that yet. But here's what the step I did to kind of walk toward how I actually kind of changed this, okay? So here's what I've changed. Okay. First, all right, stop measuring effort and start measuring irreverse action. Okay, irreversible action. So what I mean by that is when you work, okay, you often go down, sit down, and you just think, oh, if I just sit down, just put in a lot of effort toward my videos, my work, my website, my business, my client, blah, 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 blah. Every someday it will pay off. And that payoff will depend on how much effort I put in. And oftentimes people get in this trap that they think that the more the effort they put in, they'll get something back in the future. Sure, you might, but to consistently put in that insane amount of effort every single day is essentially killing you. So this is what I've essentially switched into when I work. I ask myself, if I stop today, does this keep working? Okay. Or is this something that I want to do for the rest of my life? If the answer is no for any of those questions, then you're just using yourself as a fuel and you'll burn out really, really quick. Okay. So now that I know that, now that I see what answer or what work is a no, here's the process that kind of filter out what worked and what's not. So I only do the work that pass all three of these. First, it's it's repeatable, so it can happen again no matter what without me. Two is compounding. It gets better with times. Okay. Third, it is not mood dependent. So it work even when I don't feel like it. So that's the three main things. So if one of those didn't meet the criteria, I don't I don't do that task. I whether if that's really important or not, I just outscale it. Doesn't matter. I just give it to someone else and just I rather pay the money than burn out. Okay. So here's is how I've essentially optimized it. So there are tasks that passes all three. And if you're in businesses, here's some, okay? The first thing is marketing. Is it repeatable? Yes. Is it compounding? If you market enough, your name get out there, and so it will get better with time. Lastly, is it mood independent? Yes, it is. So marketing is one of those things. Another thing is content creation. Is it repeatable? Yes, because if you create content, you'll get views no matter what, without you being there. Does it get better with time? It might. Some of your content might not be popular now. It might be popular later on, or you might hit a spike. So it does get better with time. And is it mood independent? Yes. It doesn't matter how I feel. Once I post that content creation, that video's there. I don't need to do anything else with it. Those are two things that I found. Something else would be um, it falls into content creation, but something that I typically do is like creating new script and testing it, or creating courses for employees those sort of things are kind of important because is it repeatable? If you have one script and you send out to all your employees, that is repeatable because you don't have to write another script every single time because you have write one already. Does it come compound? Yes, because once you have sent that out and the employees get better, they might change it, they might um, get better with the script. So that's compounding and it's mood independent, yes. So those three things are my main criteria typically. And now that's what I only do for work. Okay. Anything else like something that's not. So if I would have to flip the script, something that's not is replying to messages, checking email, um, changing my website, um, what else? Doing all the mundane tasks. Those things are short and are important. Sure, if you have the time, you do feel like it, do it. But most of the time, or every day, you shouldn't be focused on those. Okay. What a better solution to that would be just give it to someone else to do it. Pay the money and have them do it. Okay? Because you have a whole business to run. And once you get to a level that start making money, there's a lot more factor in the business than just creating a website. Trust me. But that's pretty much it for this video. And hope you take away something from this. And stop working out of fear. Other than that, if you want a system that work for you while you sleep and get you 5 to 10 qualified client every single month for you and your client, check out my auto selling generation course below. But other than that, later.